right. Hello and welcome. Our next session with the interview with stars, and I'm very happy and honored to have Francesco Artusato from
Yeah.
Light the Torch. How are you, mate? You're streaming from the city of Angeles. You mentioned something. There is no city of Angeles anymore.
It doesn't really feel like it. I mean, the weather is still extremely nice almost most of the time, but now with between fires and the smog, it's just like the air is just so feels so polluted. And yeah, and then with dealing with traffic and just people going crazy, and it's really really seeing a difference between early last year and before and now. Just yeah, all it takes to just take your drive your car around and you know what I'm talking about.
Well, I've never been in LA. I was a couple times in, I was 11 years in Chicago. I'll visit San Francisco a couple times. But never, unfortunately, I never made to LA, so I really don't know. Hopefully, how's it things with this COVID thing, Francesco, at this moment, at this
I
time?
mean, yeah, I mean, here is actually one of the places where people doing pretty good, and it seems like, oh, at least this is what everybody's saying. Like things are getting better and better, and just people getting more loose and started hanging out. You see, just less people. I mean, having to social distance and all this stuff, like especially outdoors, and yeah, it's starting to feel like somewhat normal again.
Yeah. So the first question is, where was the last time you guys actually played live?
So last time was early March 2020. We were
Yeah.
actually on tour, and it was like a really cool tour that we just started. It was a tour with Killswitch Engage and
Yeah.
August Burns Red, and I think 3 shows into the tour, that's when we all had to fly home because of COVID. And yeah, that was the last time we played live, long time ago.
Yeah, seems like what's it like almost a year and a half or something. Anyway, so the actually the thing is here we are here because you guys put together a new album by the name "You Will Be the Death of Me." So that's the name of the album, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, will be out on June 18. What we can expect, and
Actually,
it will
June
be
25th.
the. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, June 25th. All right, my mistake. So, what we can expect, and will be there any backup tour, maybe at least, or maybe some live stream for that, Francesco?
Yeah, so well, what can we expect is, if you like the our first record, Revival, this is definitely feels like I would say like an evolution of that sound and what we were doing. This is to us, this is like a more perfected, work, and we're extremely happy with it. Even the fact that we basically finished this record right before the pandemic started, and we were actually supposed to have it out last year, and so it's kind of like usually after a year you end up almost hating your work, right? And we actually still really happy with the album. It's I'm personally, this is like the record I'm most proud of, for sure. And
I just heard a couple of those singles being released from this album, and it's absolutely amazing. I'm just blew away from this.
oh, thank you.
Is And it's definitely something it's spinning on our radio station bloodstream.com, and it's definitely something that we have a very great feedback from you guys. So when we will see you the next time live, what do you think?
So yeah, I mean, as of right now, we have a few festivals booked for September, and we're trying to work out things with possible tours at the same time. And it's obviously like all like being decided and organized at the moment. And it seems like a lot of bands are doing the same, kind of trying to be back by September,
Yeah.
October, especially here in the States.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, like fingers crossed for now. I really really hope, yeah, I really really hope that something will happen. And so like if things go like we hope, we'll be on tour in September.
So the another question is, how you guys keeping yourself busy? The last year, because there was no tour, nothing to do really much. I
Yeah.
mean, from the band side of it, how you guys keeping yourself busy?
Yeah, I mean, so one of the things that often we get asked is like, hey, so with all this time, did you guys write a bunch of music? And it's like, no, because we just literally finished a record. After you finish a record, you don't really, I mean, at least for me, I work on this record, writing the music, and then be in the studio for like over a year and a half, and then the moment it was done, I was like so happy to be on tour, just to take a break from all that. And usually, like after a record is done, I really need a few months off from even thinking about writing, and I don't even want to write right away, because like I feel like if I start writing, it's gonna sound a lot like that music, that record. And I think like usually I use the time like about 6 months or a year to just do my research. I listen to a lot of music, different kinds of music, and I start processing my head and start thinking about what the next sound could sound like. And so it really didn't feel like, oh, I'm going to sit down now and just write again. It's like I had to take a break. And myself, I do, a lot of the artwork. Like I did the cover for this album, and I do cover for other bands. And I also, through this, I work as a concept artist. I do, I work for like, TV shows and productions, and I've done video games and stuff like that. So I basically like took the time to just really study a lot of that stuff. And I started studying a little bit of animation, and in fact, like that visualizer that we put out for the song More Than Dreaming, that's something
Yeah.
that I did, but a year ago I had no idea how to do any of that. But I just, so basically, like I just a lot of YouTube tutorials and a lot of practicing, studying software and doing a bunch of stuff, and also like did a good amount of work. And so for me, it was like very good in terms of like, you know, my own therapy, just kind of almost like take a break from music and focus on other things that I like to do, and take the time to really study and, get better at something.
Sounds like you've been very extremely busy. Where are you getting all the inspiration? You said you're listening to all kind of that different music. So what is your let's say idol?
Uh, I mean, I literally, I mean, I know it might sound weird, but it's like for me, it like classical music, it always will be like the base of everything. I fell in love with classical music first, and it's still now. It's like, even when I went to school for music, studying composition, all that, you really get to appreciate that even more. And still now, like my favorite, music, it's comes from composers like Stravinsky, Debussy, and so that's still like my favorite. If I were to be like, but even Bach and stuff like that.
Wow,
But
wow.
yeah, in terms of nowadays bands and things, like I really try to kind of listen to everything that my ears feel that it's good. I want to get influence. I think like it's very important to get influences from different kinds of, from music that doesn't sound like the music you're doing, because of like in my specific case, for example, I have a degree in film scoring, so I always have passion for soundtracks and stuff. So a lot of like I think a lot of the layering that I do in songs, it comes from that background also. So it's like I push towards like getting better at that, and then just like work with the more interesting arrangements.
So you are involved in the lyrics as well, or you do the music? Who is
No,
involved in the music
that's all
in the
Howard.
lyrics?
That's
Yes. So who's
yeah,
doing the lyrics though for you
yeah,
guys?
yeah. The all Howard. yeah.
All
It's
right.
always like, yeah. Howard is like, obviously, I mean, how could I do better? I mean, he's great, and he's great at writing lyrics. I really like his style of writing, and obviously he's got he's definitely has a gift for coming out with vocal melodies. I mean, that's all an obvious thing, and yeah, so that's vocals. It's all him.
So where actually the whole concept for the new album actually where it come from? Was any inspiration for the lyrics put together? Obviously, you start with the probably with the music and then put together
Yeah.
to lyrics. So where it come from? Do you know where all the concept come from?
Yeah, I think like overall, this record had a kind of a specific vibe that because like before we started in the studio, and then usually when we start in the studio, we do like a little bit of pre-production, and then
Yes.
we always like to have pre-production first, then some time off to rework ideas or write new ideas, then more pre-production, and then we start in the studio to do the all final takes and all that.
Yes.
But like during that whole time and before pre-production, I just basically write a bunch of songs, like demos, and my way I like to do songs as kind of like present songs as finished as possible, even though I'm not expecting the song to just stay like the guys know. It's like they are presented as finished because I want to just get the idea like to use like my actual complete idea. And
Yes.
but obviously everything can be changed, and everything sometimes get changed. Some songs actually don't even get changed at all. But this time, like during that process of writing, I literally I was having a hard time, physically and mentally. I A little more than 2 years ago, I was like involved in a car accident that really
Mm,
messed me up,
mm.
and basically I just wasn't feeling good. I was like not healthy. My back was really messed up, so
Mm.
I had to do a lot of like had to go see a lot of first chiropractors, then started with physical therapy, cryotherapy. That started with spine injections, and it kept going for like a year and a half
Wow.
basically.
Wow.
And during that time I was writing music,
Mm.
and so it's like music really became the one thing that I would
Keep
just
you
do and
going.
completely
Yeah.
get focused to really not be bummed out about
Yeah.
feeling so unhealthy for the first time in my life, like not being able to, I would walk and start hurting. It's like this stuff that really was kind of depressing me a lot.
Mm.
And so I think like the music really was my escape, and I think it just happened to have a certain sound. And I think like when Howard started writing lyrics, he told me, is like, I think there's something about this that's like has a different darkness, different depth. And so I think like the lyrics happen in that way. And also like the fact that even after we started with pre-production, that's when I started working on the album cover, because I don't know, that was like everything that started like feeling a certain way in my head, and then it's like I started seeing like certain kind of colors, certain kind of
Right.
mood,
Right.
and that was kind of like the vibe overall of the whole thing.
Wow. Well, it's definitely when we have, when we have like problems, that there's always a little bit inspiration always there,
Yeah,
and sometimes the music, it feels like, something that's the only we're trying to do, or something, give us a little bit, more positive vibes,
yeah.
as you like. On a on another note, we were talking about a little about the tour and stuff. Are you guys planning to fly over to Europe at some point? Because since I put these tunes, all these singles on the radio's Bloodstream, all my fans got back to me. It's like, oh my gosh, this is an awesome band. When they come, to Europe, are you planning
Well,
any tour in Europe
I mean,
at
honestly,
all?
like the answer will be as soon as possible, because we love coming to Europe. I mean, it's like the past couple of years, every tour we did there, it's been amazing. It's really like surprising. Like, for example, like we love touring the UK. And then what we usually try to do in the UK is not just like 1 or 2 shows, try to just do everything. It's like as much as possible, do like
Yeah,
10 shows or something.
yeah,
It's like I mean, personally, I love being in the UK and just touring. It's like I think there's something about the crowd, just like the vibe of the people.
yeah,
People work at the venues, like everybody's got like a just cool overall vibe. And
yeah.
yeah, and so it's like we really can't wait. I know, like for all of us, we like UK is one of our favorite places for touring.
Oh, cool.
And, yeah, and
Uh,
and Europe's been so good. So
awesome, awesome. So, any maybe little you can tell us, when maybe you
I mean,
come
right
over?
now, like really have no idea because
No
of
idea. Yeah,
it's only a matter of COVID and all that. It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
when are we gonna be able to do that?
All right. Oh my goodness. Well, it's crazy world out there, is it?
It
At the
is.
moment,
It
yeah,
is.
yeah. Did you get your vaccination, by the way?
Yeah,
Just out of curiosity.
yeah.
Sorry.
Got both shots
Already a
done.
boat, yeah. I'm still
Yeah,
waiting for
yeah.
my second one. So,
Yeah, as soon as I could, I just like
yeah,
like I
perfect.
want to get it done.
Yeah, yeah. Some people they just hesitated to get the vaccination at all. I mean, it's just for me, it's just the flu shot of sort of. So I don't know. I think it's all right, and it's get less the spreading the virus around. So I
Yeah,
think it's all right. I think it's a good thing to do. I'm
absolutely.
definitely encourage your people to do it. Um, Francesco, you're very talented guitarist and kind of guy, put things together. And I'm really, as all the fans of Bloodstream Radio, enjoying your music. And as I'm saying, hopefully we'll see you soon somewhere live, and maybe we can have this interview live, face to face, at some point.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so definitely. So, are you planning to play the tour just on your own, or maybe playing with someone else as a cover band, or
Oh,
how? What's the idea?
yeah, we like there's a few tours we're looking at right now for the fall, and they're like with other bands like package. So definitely be that for I think like it would make more sense to have like a bigger package and try to do like honestly bigger venues because bigger venues might be easier to be managed in terms of like crowd and the organization of everything and make sure that
Yep,
everything's like
yep,
done with the it's like but I mean again it's like that's at least for now. Obviously we also like to headline and do that like
yes,
longer shows, but
yes,
I think like I'm just trying to be like not too excited because not to get too excited because like I can't wait to start playing
yeah,
this, especially like the new songs,
yeah,
but in general to play live. And so right now that everybody's kind of talking about it, I think it'll be easy to just get, you know, extra excited and just think like, oh, it will happen. I just want to be, cautious and
yes,
like
yeah,
fingers crossed. Hopefully it happens.
yeah. I know as you know, a lot of those bands is trying to do the all kind of live streams and stuff. Are you planning, guys, to do anything like that, or you maybe have
Uh,
something in mind?
we actually, when is this gonna air, by the way?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah.
Yes,
When is this interview going to air?
it's live now.
Oh, it is live now.
We
Okay,
are
so
live. We are live. Yes.
okay, so I shouldn't say it because like we actually have like things that we haven't announced yet.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'd say like if you're into that kind of stuff, definitely like just keep checking our pages, like
Okay.
social media, obviously, because
All right.
we'll announce soon.
All
But
right.
we have a few more things lined up before the release of the record.
Brilliant. So the record you said it's going to be June 25th. You said.
Yeah,
Okay. Will be released by the name "You Will Be the Death of Me," and by the band Light the Torch. For those who that join us on Radio Bloodstream, is a Francesco Artusato, very talented guitarist and composer for this band,
appreciate it.
and One of the last question is I forgot. I didn't put it down here. Bloody hell. Anyway. So Francesco, yeah, I know what it is. When? No, I don't know. No, I'm just speculating here. Anyway, so bloody hell, you all. Yeah, so yeah, the album will be out. You just put together this whole the visualization thing together by yourself by just playing, just you're learning from the YouTube or something. You said that's
Well, I
awesome.
did. Yeah, I mean, it's been a few years of just learning 3D software and all that, and then recently started working with a specific program that lets you do that
Yeah.
more easily, and you just like so it's a combination of honestly like 5 different softwares, and then all it gets to like one software at the end, and you just
Wow.
do all this stuff, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's something about using this type of software that really makes my brain happy. I'm just like so entertained by just learning this stuff, and over the years I met mostly online, but a lot of people who do this, work in the industry. And so I got help from a lot of these people too. And yeah, it's so much fun.
Wow. So for someone who's so talented, it's probably easy for you if you have the imagination and everything. So it's unbelievable. Anyway, so Francesco is. Oh, that's what I was trying to say. Where we can get actually the stuff from you guys. So any merchandise, the new album will be released. So pre-order. So where we can get these. That was the question. Sorry,
Yeah,
mate.
actually, I think I don't actually know the exact links.
Okay.
I mean, nowadays it's so easy. Like, you're on Instagram, there's like a big old
Yep.
symbol, like shop. And then it's like, you obviously click on that, you get everything. It's the same thing on Facebook and all that.
Yeah.
I know that you can Google Light to Torch merchandise or pre-orders and you'll find the links. So I would just suggest doing that.
So probably if we go on Facebook or Instagram, light the torch, we'll find all the links for the new album, which is absolutely amazing. I have the album. I'm honored to have the whole album available. I will have to wait for the June 25th before it's going to be released. Until we will listen a couple of those singles will be released recently. Definitely enjoy them, as all my fans of Radio Bloodstream. Thank you very much, Francesco. Is there anything else you'd like to add before I let you go?
No, I would just say it was a good chat. It's good talking to you, and hi to everybody who's listening at home, and thank you for checking out the band and support the band.
Thank you very much for the music, because without the music, there will be nothing.
Yeah, right.
All right, thank you very much, and we will play the More Than Dreaming on RadioBloodstream.com. Thank you very much, and take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, that was Francesco Artusato from Light the Torch, streaming live from L.A., the City of Angels. As he said, not anymore. And here we go, the More Than Dreaming. I love it.
You can pretend to be alone, but I always hear you sing out. No one can be invisible.
And the rest of it, you have to wait for June 25th, Light a Torch. Thank you very much, Francesco. Hopefully I see you soon somewhere live on one of these venues. Hopefully in UK or Europe, whenever you can come over.
Absolutely.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good evening. Cheers. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The feeling never burns away, and no one's gonna hear you pray.
So, okay, guys, thank you very much for watching, for listening, and that was Martin. And most importantly, there was a Francesco Artusato from the Line of Torch, the guitarist, very talented composer. And what else to say? Let's wait when they go live, when we go see them live on a tour somewhere in this crazy world. Stay tuned, radiobloodstream.com. If you like this, give us a like. If you don't like it, give us a like. Anyway, you can see this stream or live stream on YouTube channel as well. And don't forget, light a torch on radiobloodstream.com. Take care. Bye-bye.
You can't run from the light. You can't run from the hunger.
Radio Bloodstream, the place where your music lives.